This being my first YouTube video in a long time, this is the scariest thing I'm doing today, but I figure might as well start. I have to start somewhere. For today's video, I wanted to show you guys how I do vision boards. It's super easy. It's super quick. I do it just to have a guide for what I'm going to be focusing on the year. The whole point is that when you focus on something and your energy is shifting towards that direction, your legs will immediately start moving towards that direction. So whatever dream you have and whatever dreams you can dream of for yourself, if you can visualize it, you will be able to get it in the divine timing that it's supposed to happen. The first time my friend and I did this, we used to do it actually on a board and we would buy an actual cork board. But I realized over time that's kind of unrealistic and I can't carry that everywhere with me. And I find it much easier to be able to do it on Canva now. I just leave it on my wallpapers for my phone and my computer. And anytime I need a reminder of what my intentions are for the year. So every single year, my friend and I get together around Christmas and we talk about the words we have for the year and the intentions we have set. And we do a reflection of the previous year of what we've learned and what worked and what didn't work. This year, I wanted to focus on vulnerability. I feel like I have been unknowingly been a little emotionally unavailable in the ways I show up in a lot of relationships. And I wanted to make this year a focus on genuine connection and how to be able to show up for my friends and show up for relationships in a way that is authentic and meaningful. A tip I have here is to use ChatGPT, and you can use this as a way to type in everything that you want to envision for yourself in the next 5-10 years. And then after you type out your dream life, you can go into it and prompt it more questions to get into greater detail on how to break things down for the next year. So for example, what you could ask is ask it an overarching theme for the next year and then little subwords that also apply to what you're trying to focus on. So for me, my words were vulnerability and connection and discipline. Now, secondly, what you want to do is to go on Pinterest and just look for pictures that speak to you and save all of them into a file. You can save 20, 50, 100, however many you like. And something that happens when you do this is that often you'll see a pattern slowly start to emerge as well. Some things I didn't realize that I was focusing on so much was the ability to live slowly. From what you can see in my vision board, a lot of the things that I saved were very Zen photos and living in the present. When I saw all these photos have that kind of theme, I realized how much that was important to me and I wanted to include that into a word that I added into my vision board. Next, you move on to Canva. This is where the fun bit begins. I have Canva Pro because I use it for a lot of graphics that I do for my brand, but also you can use a simple one. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but you could just choose one that you like, kind of see where the photos fit, and it just makes it super easy to just plug in all your photos and move them around as you wish. By the way, this is a big reminder, it does not have to be perfect. I think a lot of times when we see vision boards online, they look so beautiful with the perfect photos and color palettes and all these things. But this is a place for you to just let go and envision what you want your life to look like. It doesn't have to look like anyone else's. And in fact, it won't. I just want to remind you not to put pressure on yourself to be able to accomplish all these things in a year. One of the photos that I picked for my vision board was this photo that I was very hesitant to put because it was a photo of a couple standing under Northern Light. And that has been a dream of mine to be able to go see the Northern Light for a long, long time now. I've held back on solo traveling there because I want to save that moment for somebody special that I share my heart with. I was a little nervous to put this photo in there because I've been wanting a healthy relationship for the last couple of years. And I think I had almost given up dreaming of that. So when I was choosing this photo, it also told me a lot when I was able to listen to my body and think, what is it about this photo that makes me sad? And what is it about this photo that makes me feel like I don't deserve it? A lot of these questions can come up when you're doing a vision board. And I feel like it's a good reflection time to think about what it is that you prioritize, what it is that you value. And it told me a lot about myself and what I dream of. So the point is, your vision board can be something that happens 5 years from now, 1 year from now, 1 month from now. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're putting that energy toward that direction, that's the only thing that matters. Sometimes the things that trip us up when we're making some of these vision boards is that we don't dream big enough on this. We put things on there that are safe and that we know that we can get so that we don't fall into the fear of thinking that we've failed. But the whole point of a vision board is to be able to dream as big as you want and to envision a life that you never even thought was possible. So anyways, I hope this helped. This video for me has been something I've been wanting to do, but I was holding back because I wanted to make this perfect. But the point is that I've done it. And if this inspires you to even start your own content, start your own hobbies, do anything, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And just remind yourself that done is better than perfect. Have a good day. Bye.